Welcome to NEXTGames video of Odyssey Sheol B against the NM Tanawa. In this video, you will see Tanawa's NM strategy, a battle example of the Tanawa NM fight, and then lastly, I will clarify a de-aggro method that I showed yesterday and that it actually can be used and repeated. Now the strategy for Taniwha is the same as I gave for Mankeper Ray yesterday, but Taniwha will prove to be much more of a challenge. Taniwha is a monk that will use all of the standard sea monk attacks, cross attack being his most dangerous, which can hit for up to 2500 damage. When he uses 100 Fist, you need to be ready to deal with both it and the adds. For Trust, we are using Arc EV to tank the first part of the fight and stall Taniwha during his 100 Fist, Joachim for marches, Kurumuru for haste and enfeebles, and Yoran Oran and Monburl to try and keep us all alive. Now this strategy involves pulling Taniwha to a safe spot away from his spawn location and putting up Yane and Inan to lower your enmity, and letting Arc EV tank. Make sure to enfeeble Taniwha as much as possible to make life easier for Arc EV. Be sure not to take hate and take down his hit points until he uses 100 Fist. As he does, quickly switch to his adds and start taking them out. Make sure to throw up Isagen right away and make sure that your evasion gear is on. Cut through the adds as fast as you can, as you will only have a short while before Arc EV dies. It's important to get in as much damage as you can in these first 10 to 15 seconds, as once Arc EV dies, you will have to spend more time keeping yourself alive than dealing damage. Make sure to keep up your evasion gear when the two adds are out, and given how difficult I found it to keep shadows up, consider just keeping it on for the whole fight, even though it will slow down your kill by a few minutes. It will be much safer. Now you will see that for some reason Taniwha recovers to 100% hit points during this fight. Watching it back, the only thing that I could account for this is regeneration, but it must be incredibly potent if that's what recovered him from 40% to 100 in that short time. If indeed this always happens, you will need to make a decision when he uses 100 Fist whether you want to continue killing him or give him the opportunity to regen as you deal with those adds. Once you have Taniwha on you, it's critical to keep Megawari up. I failed to do so for a few seconds and it almost cost me the fight. This fight is very doable solo, but takes time to get right, and evasion gear makes it much safer. This is because he has a very high attack speed, and has multiple swings in almost every attack round. Let's see how this fight goes. Enjoy the run, everyone. Yesterday I shared a de-aggro method that I'd not witnessed before. Some of my viewers were nice enough to explain it to me, and I wanted to share it with you. The situation occurs when you do not do any aggressive actions against a mob. They either link or they aggro you. If that occurs, and then during the fight Arc EV uses Arrogance Incarnate, he will get hate on the mobs, and they will have you not on their hate list. This means you are free to let them kill any of your trusts that get hate, and then move to a safe distance for them to de-aggro. I wanted to see if I could replicate this situation today, so I tried, and sure enough, it worked. I provoked the soldier, so I have hate on him. The rest, though, are susceptible to the situation I speak of. Now we just need to get Arc EV to use an AoE move. Sadly, I get stuck in like 30 seconds of being spell-locked here, which is maddening. So if you're wondering why I'm just standing here casting shadows over and over again, that's sadly all I can do. I can't move right now. Yeah, we're still unable to move. Now, I know me casting shadows isn't really helping my situation, but I do have to stay alive, so I just have to keep casting them even though I know it's making the spell lock even worse. Eventually, here in a second, I will be able to move. Sadly, this is something I've noticed that happens a lot to me in Odyssey, especially when I'm recording videos, so it probably has something to do with lags or FPS. Now, I realize at this point that he's not going to hit the mages when he uses AoE because they're too far away, so I have to engage that spellcaster to get him to move over there. This means I should have the spellcaster and soldier on my hate list now, and those are the only two that should still be on me after he dies. That is, if I could get him to use Arrogance Incarnate. Oh, Dominion Slash. He's just full of surprises. This is also an AoE move, so it works just as well. He now has hate on all of the mobs that I haven't touched, and I am off their hate list. Now just work on killing the mobs that you do have hate on while they kill your trust. If you can manage to get through all the mobs that you have hate on, go ahead and pick another one and start killing it. However, they end up taking out all of your trust, or at least have taken out your tanks and such, and are now about to take out your mages. Get ready to run, because all of them are about to de-aggro, with the exception of the ones that you have hate on. As you can see, Arc EV just died. There goes Monburo. There goes Yoran Oran. Koru and Joachim will go next. Now is the time that we need to get out of here. And you'll notice, I actually kind of take my time with this. There is quite a lengthy period of time to where these things could link or re-aggro me, and they don't. All this time here, I still have to run up the stairs and pull these away before they link. And sure enough, they never link at any point. So you even have quite a bit of time after they take out the last trust to get to a safe distance. Now, I'm not sure how often I'll use this. It may come in more handy on the higher floors if I do them, where the mob levels are a little more difficult. But I did want to show everyone how it works, since I didn't explain exactly what was going on yesterday. That's going to be it for the Tanawa NM video. I hope you found that helpful. Look for more videos from me on the NMs as I get them done over these next few weeks. Thanks for watching. Everyone stay safe and stay healthy.